Before we get to the video, if you would like to help me stop the madness, then please visit madnessnation.net to get all of your merchandise, or simply hit the link in the description below to donate. Remember, I cannot stop the madness without you. Madness. First off, I would like to say rest in peace, Trinity. And damn you, Samuel, for what you did to this little girl. We're going to play a video clip of this madness. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell. And then I'm going to give you my thoughts about what I think about this situation. About what I think about this madness.
This is truly a sickening crime, and even more appalling. We've now learned Child Protective Services did a welfare check on Trinity the very day before she died, and they discovered injuries, but still chose not to remove her.
To me, it looked like healing from like two black eyes.
This man said that they had a CPS check the day before she died, seen the injuries, but did nothing about it. And she said it seems like she had healing from two black eyes. Madness.
Healing from like two black eyes.
Not to remove her.
To me, it looked like healing from like two black eyes. It was two.
As mother to a friend of 3-year-old Trinity Chandler, Ashley Brown is speaking out to expose facts. She says she reported to state police and Child
It hurts my heart,
including these pictures she gave on Protective Services.
It hurts my heart to hear about news like this. And the fact that somebody tried to save this girl and nothing was done to save this girl make this situation even more infuriating.
Including these pictures she gave us of multiple bruises on Trinity's face. Injuries the child allegedly suffered at the hands of Samuel Lester Smart, the boyfriend of Trinity's mother.
October is when I made the report with Michigan State Police for the incident on the face. It was a couple months prior.
Y'all keep letting these crazy dudes around your kids, but claim you care about your kids.
Taken her and had her stay somewhere safe until their investigation was over.
Are you asking the court to appoint a lawyer for you?
Yes, ma'am.
During a virtual arraignment, the 29-year-old showing no emotion and giving short answers as he's charged with child abuse.
Look at the question on the screen. Did CPS fail child abuse victim? Yes, they definitely failed this child.
And torture, which carries a maximum life sentence. Even more alarming, a detective says they found video
was over.
Are you
somewhere safe, and they could have at least taken her and had her stay somewhere safe until their investigation was over.
Facts.
Are you asking the court to appoint a lawyer for you?
Yes, ma'am.
During a virtual arraignment, the 29-year-old showing no emotion and giving short answers as he's charged with child abuse and torture, which carries a maximum life sentence. Even more.
Only sociopaths can kill a kid, a 3-year-old, and have no remorse, no emotion about it. When I tell you about the madness, and when I tell you that you can see the madness in people's souls, you can see the madness in people's eyes.
More alarming, a detective says they found video evidence that proves what took place.
I discussed with you earlier that there was a video.
Michigan State Police say Smart is the prime suspect.
They got video evidence too? They got video evidence too? Look at this mother hugging her daughter like she loved her, but kept leaving her baby with that monster.
In Trinity's death, sources confirm the young girl suffered bruises and internal bleeding after being left alone with Smart at Groveland Manor Mobile Home Park in Groveland Township.
There's been multiple CPS investigations and reports between Mr. Smart and 3-year-old Trinity Chandler.
Wow.
There is an active open child abuse investigation.
Multiple reports.
Investigated by troopers and detectives here at the Metro North Post. CPS actually showed up to
Rest in peace,
do a welfare
Trinity.
check with
Rest in
Trinity,
peace.
On Friday, where they observed injuries to her, but they didn't feel they had enough to remove her from that place.
He said that CPS came, observed injuries, but feel like they didn't have enough to take the child at that time. if they was seeing the same pictures that they're showing now, how is that not enough evidence to see what's going on? How? How is this not enough evidence to see that this child is being abused and this child is 3 years old and this child need help? This child need help because she's in a house that contains the madness. But it wasn't enough evidence. It almost looked like she was playing with makeup. Her bruises are so bad.
Part of a statement, a spokesperson for Child Protective Services saying this is a terrible tragedy, and they offer their condolences to the family and friends of the child. They say they're committed to the job of protecting children and families, but can't comment due to an ongoing investigation. Now, an autopsy is still being performed, and more charges are expected soon.
Wow.
In the meantime, Smart remains at the Oakland County Jail, awaiting his next court appearance on January 4th.
He said that like he wants somebody to go see him. Watch how he say Oakland County Jail and look into the camera.
Being performed, and more charges are expected soon. In the meantime, Smart remains at the Oakland County Jail, awaiting his next court appearance on January 4th. Simon Shakette, 7 Action News.
He like, I'm letting you know where he at. This is nothing short. Madness! The madness must stop. Y'all up here leaving your 3-year-old child with your boyfriend that's up here abusing your child, and you know he abusing your child because this been going on for months, and you got a friend who actually cared. Try to call CPS to get that baby some help when she seen the bruises on that baby earlier. So I know you seen the bruises too, mother. And this ain't a situation where she was even being nosy. She wasn't even being nosy in this particular situation. Most of the time you tell somebody, hey, mind your damn business. But she had every right to try to get that kid some help because she seen the bruises. She seen the abuse. And she tried to get this baby help. And CPS came over there and seen that this baby needed help. And what did CPS do? They did absolutely nothing. What did the mother do? She did absolutely nothing. Only thing she did was let him abuse this little girl and then go off to work. Left him there again. With all this abuse, I am infuriated. CPS did a check the day before he tortured her to death. So this little girl don't make it past 3 because mommy's boyfriend, who she continues to leave her child with, continues to abuse this lovely 3-year-old girl. Rest in peace, Trinity. Damn you, Samuel. All that negative energy that you gave this little girl is going to come back to you 10 times worse. Yeah, you thought you was madness. Wait till they find out what you in there for. You gonna see madness. Madness ain't showing no emotion. And they got video evidence, ain't showing no emotion. You cool, huh? Because you could just kill a kid, beat a kid to death, torture a kid to death. And that mother ain't no better. I think that the mother probably was helping. Or she knew it was going on. I know that for a fact. You don't come home from work and see your daughter with 2 black eyes and wonder what happened. Every time you leave her, she got bruises, and her bruises don't even have a chance to heal up before she got some new ones. You knew what was going on, and you didn't protect your daughter because you didn't care. You care more about dick than protecting your daughter. You care more about having this man in your mobile home than protecting your daughter. Some people just don't need to have children. Some people don't need to have the blessing to have a child if you're going to treat the child like that and allow for this to go on. If you can sit there and harm a 3-year-old that can't even defend themselves, that's how you know he crazy. That's how you know he a psychopath, sociopath. He hold him. He gets off on bullying people who cannot defend themselves at all. He feels like he's in some type of power control because this 3-year-old can't do nothing. How do CPS go there? And that's the thing about CPS in the system. Putting the kids in the system ain't always the best thing either. You always hope that people get, if this is a situation where the kids have to get taken, you hope that they can get into a nice place, a nice establishment. Half the time, they end up in another worse situation. And you wonder why some people say CPS don't care about the kids? Because when you go to a house and you can actually see the bruises, but then say there's not enough evidence to take this child away from the madness. I guess the child have to be dead for it to be enough evidence for you to take the child out the house, huh? Child got to be no longer breathing, huh? Child got to be already checked out, huh? Before it's enough evidence, huh? 2 black eyes, this bruises on her jaw and everything like that. Bruises on her nose. That ain't enough evidence for you, huh? There wasn't enough madness for you, huh? Yes, she was failed by the CPS system. Yes, she was failed by her mother, leaving her with this monster. This monster who abused this baby and tortured this baby to death. How can you look at this beautiful little 3-year-old and want to cause her harm? Unless you just filled with madness. You just filled with evil. This is one of the most upsetting stories that I done had to do. It's one of the most upsetting stories that I had to cover. Madness. All that negative energy that Samuel used to torture and murder this 3-year-old is going to be, all that negative energy going to come back to you. That's why I tell y'all, do good, try to do good, positive energy. So the positive energy going to come back to you because this negative energy is going to come back to you. And Samuel, smart. This energy going to come back to you. You can believe that. The universe ain't going to forget about Trinity. The universe is not going to forget about Trinity. And you don't know when it's going to happen. I know it's going to be worse. That's what I do know. When the universe finally decides to cash that ticket in, when it finally decides to cash that check on that negative energy that you did, you're going to be just like Trinity was, with the fear in your eyes. I can only imagine the fear that she had in her eyes. I can only imagine the pain that she felt being 3 years old and nobody's protecting her from this monster, from this animal, from this demon, from this madness. Rest in peace, Trinity. I hope that, you was in an abusive home And I hope that some way, somehow, now you are at rest. And now you are finally at peace. And now that you are safe. Like always, the madness is infectious. The madness is contagious. And the madness must be stopped. And if you want to join me on my quest to stop the madness, then please subscribe, hit that notification bell, like, comment, and share this video, cuz we got some things to talk about. And no, we gonna talk about it. Remember, stop the madness, start the positivity. Thank you for watching.